You guys voted, and I'ma provide it. So let's play everybody's favorite game, Can I Do Better Than Subaru? So you guys already know in the last episode, we completed the whole mansion arc, but let's go reanalyze the decisions that I made that led up to this point right now. So the decisions and stuff that we made in the last video, we had the loop with like the random murderer, which was, as we know now, is Rem. And I said in that video that there was kind of nothing that we could have changed to make that situation better. So we ended up continuing on with Subaru's route. Then we ended up conquering the super rabies, which, to be honest, like I said, shouldn't have taken that man that long. And for like the very last scenario that we had, I said that we had to abuse return by death to make sure that we had the perfect route all the way up into this point. And so simply because we might have new people coming into this video and they do not know the rules, let me go over the rules for a little bit. We are going into this with the knowledge of Subaru. That means any type of situation that he is put through, even though I know what's going to happen in the future, we have to literally go based off of what he knows at that point. We're also going in with the abilities he already has. So up until the points where we're at right now, we know damn well he has return by death, and that's pretty much it at this point. We cannot say like, oh, Subaru would just pop a spirit bomb. He can't do that. Everything that I say in this video going further, he is capable of doing, okay? He is fully capable of doing everything that I say. Now, in the previous videos, I used to go over like 3 scenarios, but for this specific video, we are only going over 1 scenario, and this is possibly one of the bigger scenarios that people in my comments kind of wanted me to go over, and that is possibly his biggest death loop in the anime at this moment. Now, simply because we're only doing 1 scenario, this is possibly going to probably take up the whole entire video, so that's why we're only doing 1 scenario for right now. But before we get into that, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like this type of content. We're close to 1K. Now, before we get into like the death loop of Subaru, we have to get context of what led up to that point. So the episode that we're gonna pretty much go over was the last thing that happened in the last video, which was Subaru becoming a true toy to all these dogs. So him waking up in the bed and pretty much asking everybody exactly what happened, they pretty much explained to him that he got held up by everybody, but he is on a time limit because they did not get rid of the curse fully. They got rid of some of them, but there was like, you know, it's in bits of pieces that was deep inside that they cannot reach. So therefore, to get rid of the curse fully and for him to not die again, they have to pretty much find the dog that gave him that curse. So we're getting all of the information from Beatrice. He started to like, you know, put 2 and 2 together and started to make out a plan, but he really couldn't like think of anything up until where he started to realize something. He's missing somebody. Where's Rem?
It is all on my own. I have to save him.
You will die.
So realizing that Rem wanted to freaking solo squad into the damn forest with all those demon dogs, Ron pulls up and gets the information, and then so she decides to be on go too. So now Subaru and Rom is pretty much duo squatting inside the forest. Now, truly speaking, to like, you know, cut through the chase and stuff, because this isn't our like, you know, our main topic for the video. It is the death loop. I pretty much have to go over this episode to give context to the death loop and to, you know, give Subaru a little bit of praise, okay? Because Lord help him for later in the video. Because throughout this entire episode, my man was actually being pretty useful. He was actually going kind of crazy. Now, my only thing that I would change up about this is the fact of the matter that he was going to use the trigger word to summon all the mob beasts, which is telling somebody that he has returned by death. I would have waited till we got into an open area to do that BS. Why would you do it like in the forest to where you can get jumped at or lashed at any direction? But with making like, you know, just that one small mistake, everything kind of went flawlessly and pretty much good for the most part. Now, because I kind of got to hit my like petty quota for today, this goes back to like the time to where everybody wanted to say, oh, Subaru is a human and he's just a regular person. Yeah, not no regular person. person is going to be able to carry another person inside their arms one-handed while also being in a full sprint to outrun these dogs and also throw them this high up and this far. This man is superhuman. I do not care what anybody says. So with them knocking out Rem and pretty much putting her back to normal, and now Subaru pretty much takes on the Alpha Doshagama. Hey, yo, quick reference for all my people who played the Monster Hunter Wilds, bro. Hey, who's been playing Wilds? Who's been playing Wilds? Even during this fight, I have to give Subaru some props. Using the magic to, like, make the little freaking dispel mist trap to blind them, and then also getting a hit off? Shit, hey, bro, clap it up. Clap it up for Subaru. Hey, that was good job. That was a good job. Sucks you couldn't get the kill because Roswell had to hit him with the Oogawa. Oogawa. But sadly, here's where shit's gonna start getting real. Here's where my praising and stuff ends right here. So, I'ma give you guys time, my Subaru Glazers who are probably watching this video. I'ma give you guys time to click off because I'm about to say some shit that's gonna probably get all of y'all mad. But before you guys leave, go subscribe to my gaming channel. We go crazy over there. Now it's time for us to start to get into the death loop. And all I have to say about this death loop is that, to be honest with you, this shit shouldn't have even happened. Like, truly speaking, like, when people brought this up, I was actually genuinely like, damn, I'm gonna have to spend countless of hours thinking of, like, how the hell am I gonna do some mental gymnastics to beat this death loop? But to be honest with you, this shit literally gets solved with one clip from the anime.
Important, so I'll be on my best behavior. I know I'm a goof, but...
Well, sorry, but this is really important. I think it would be best if you remained behind, okay? If you remained behind, okay?
All he had to do was sit his ass home. I'm going to repeat myself for the people in the back. All he had to do was sit his ass home. Because breaking my rule for real quick, right? Looking at it, right? If he would have just sat his ass home, Amelia would have did her shit in the capital. There's nothing for him to worry about because Roswell is there. Reinhardt is there. The Knights of freaking Frithonius are there.
Smash.
Everybody's there. There's nothing that could truly happen that would have Subaru worry, right? Everybody would have came back home to the mansion, and let's just say if the witches cult were to still attack,
The Ku Klux Klan!
everybody is still there, and therefore, let's just say if Subaru dies in that attack, which most likely he probably might, now he knows and he has that information to work off of, and he can set up a lot of crap Home Alone style. This entire death loop is because this man just did not listen.
If you remained behind, okay?
He heard what she said, but just did not listen. Even when he went to the Capitol, he still did not listen. He had a second chance for this death loop to not happen.
Either way, let me go with you!
I can't bring an outsider into this. So please, just wait here with Rem until it's over.
If he would have just sat his ass home, picked up a book and read it, or did anything else all day, he wouldn't have gotten his ass whooped by the Knight and wasted an entire day. He wouldn't have gotten Amelia pissed off at him and them getting into that big fight. In third and final, he wouldn't have been left at the Capitol and then having to do the race all the way to the mansion. Because if he would have listened to the first time, he would have already been there. Like, truly, there's no reason for me to, like, possibly go over each and every scenario, because the only best solution was the solution given to him in the beginning.
It would be best if you remained behind, okay?
Because other than that, I would have been stuck. There is truly nothing that I could come up with better than just keeping his ass home. Because anything else would have just ended up in the same exact scenario that he ended up with right then and there. There's nothing that I can truly say to BS my way out of it either. Like, I know I'm on board with abusing return by death as much as I possibly can, but even doing that in this scenario wouldn't help. All it would have done, it was just add on to the death counter. Like, everything about this whole sequence of events literally truly just pissed me off to the absolute, because every single time that this man ended up in a type of scenario, all I kept on saying to myself was, you should have just kept your ass home. Having me actually sound like a damn parent talking about some, damn bro, you should have just listened. And like, I have another scenario too, just to like, you know, take it to like another further, because people probably will still not believe me when I say that this man is hearing what people are saying but just ain't listening. When they got word that the witch cult is attacking, like, you know, the whole mansion area where Roswell and stuff is at, Rim pretty much tells him that they cannot take the quickest route due to the white whale.
We used a road that's covered in fog now. We'll have to use a detour.
Who cares about a little fog?
The fog is created by the white whale. If we encounter it, we'd never get out alive.
Skipping over, this shit happens. Now sure, we can play around and be like, oh, he probably forgot it due to everything that he saw previously. No! Like, that is crucial information that you're just probably not going to forget about. Like, I understand it probably like slipped your mind, but then like eventually it would kind of kick in like,
Rid of my excess stock.
didn't Rim say something about like fog or some shit? When I decided to take that quicker route back to the mansion. And then what also got me when the white whale was attacking was when like everything happened and he got knocked off the little carriage crap due to this one asshole. This man was talking about some, like, no bro, no, you wanna die, you want to die here so that you can reset. But rambling out the way, all in all, in conclusion, this entire death loop and everything that he went through shouldn't have even happened if he would have just listened the first time and kept his ass home. I'm not saying everything would have been sunshines and rainbows. I'm not saying that that is like the perfect route. The witch cult would have still attacked, but at least now he has a lot of better options than being stuck in the capital. The only con to this is that we just do not get possibly one of the best speeches in anime.
You have...
Bullshit! What do you know? What the hell do you actually know about me, huh? Nothing!
But since I already know that I'm gonna get possibly a lot of people disagreeing with me, leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Keep it civil, please. And if you agree with me, also leave your thoughts in the comments down below. And subscribe to my YouTube channel for more anime content like this. And also remember, class, we do have a Discord server, so if you want to interact with more anime people, then hey, join up on the server. We're trying to make that more active. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Pack your bags, class dismissed.